Hi everyone, thank you for stopping in to watch this quick video that I'm popping up about menswear. Now I know it is not my normal time that I come up, but I just thought you'd like this extra video that I'm working on for my husband. It's a new to me pattern and it's by Thread Theory and it's called the Strathcona Henley. Now I do have another Henley pattern that I had worked on for my husband that I liked. And this one, Norris Dantiford made, and I can't remember the number, so I'll pop it up on the screen. But my husband loves this Henley pattern on this one, but he also absolutely loves the baseball style one from this pattern as well. So, and spoiler alert, I do like this new Strathcona Henley by Thread Theory. I do like it. So now I have two Henley patterns that I could choose from. This is an actual muslin that I was working on for this pattern for my husband since I'd never worked on it before. I wanted to see how it fit him. So I carefully did this because the fabric is one of his favorite fabrics. It's from Minerva and it is called their viscose loop back stretch jersey, and it's beautiful eggplant color. I absolutely love this fabric and so does he. It is just like a rayon jersey fabric with a little bit more weight, just a little bit more weight. But he really likes it. It wears well in the summer and in the winter under his jackets. So, but that I did not want to mess this fabric up, so this had to be a wearable muslin and it turned out perfect in his eyes. In mine, not quite so much, but I do like it. I just have some modifications. So let's talk about this pattern. First off, it goes together simple. Like if you've ever worked on any men's t-shirts, you know how easy and quickly they can be put together. This is no different. The sleeves are sewn in flat. For beginners, that means that the side seams are not sewn yet, they're open, and you sew the sleeve in while it's flat, and then you sew the whole sleeve and the side seam in one pass. That is what it means to sew the sleeve in flat, and it's super easy to do. Now for beginners, if you're not used to this placket, I'm gonna say it's not beginner friendly. And the reason is because there's some details in there that might trip you up if you're not used to using it. I would say go ahead and practice it. And practice it is what I had to do to get the plackets just right. Is this one just right? No. And the reason is because this pattern placket is done just like the one that I did previous ones. And I have another polo shirt pattern by Jolly that I'll post up here that is my husband's favorite. And that placket and the other one are done exactly like it's done in this Henley pattern by Strathcona. Strathcona Henley. All of those plackets are done the same. Well, I was watching YouTube and I saw this young lady do a quick version that I really liked. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. So let me give that a try. And it was a video, so it was quick. It was easy for me to follow because you can stop it and you can start it and re-look at what she's doing. And I'll pop up a clip of that video here. But it turned out really, really nice. I really like what she did. And I'll include the link to her video down in my description box. But she did a really good job in this tutorial showing you how to do it. And so I tried it and I made a mistake. And I know the mistake I did, but I couldn't correct it. I cut too far in the V, and if you watch her video, you'll see exactly what I mean. You have to cut it exactly as she says, really making sure that you have cut it so that this plaque will fold over. Now in her video, you'll notice that she was using a yellow material and she had black for the placket as a contrast so you could easily see the differences. Love that idea. So Myra did the exact same thing here, and I've done this before in some of his shirts. I'll bring this closer so you can see it. But I did a white contrast inside here, and I decided, since I did that, to do contrast stitching. And I did the contrast stitching here on the shoulders as well as the side seams. I'll let you see this on the side seams. Now, when my husband saw this, he went, oh my gosh, I really like that. And you'll have to excuse the wrinkles because he's worn this 3 times already since I made it. And he absolutely loves it. I had to go get it out of his closet so that I can do this video. Because usually when I'm doing, when I sew something, I keep it up here on my wall until it's been on my hanger, until it's been posted to you guys. Well, he took this out. He wanted to wear it. So it does fit him really well. But here's my things that I want to do differently. Since this is his muslin, we're going to leave it as is for him. The collar on this Henley was a little bit short this way for me, and it caused me to have a little bit, I don't know, it's not as flat in here as I would like it. And I think if I bring that up just 1/8 of an inch, not very much, just 1/8, and I can do that on the pattern piece, it will make this not so, where I had a problem turning it in there. The other problem is right here where you see that little pucker. That's where I was telling you that I cut into the point. And when you watch her video, you'll know what I'm saying. I cut into the point, not at the right spot. And so it caused a little too much fabric in there when I went to turn this over right here. So that was the only 2 things that I want to be careful here, and I want to raise this up 1/8 of an inch. The other thing, I'm going to have to run these photos of photos of my husband in this top. And he loves it. He really does. And it looks good on him. It fits him really nicely. He's very pleased with it. I'm okay with that. But in the future ones that I make for him, I'm going to make those changes. And one other change just for me. I think I can loosen up the side seams just a little bit, maybe 1/4 inch, so that it flows a little looser on him, not so snug. And I did his other black t-shirt that I showed you guys that I remade. I made that one and it wasn't as loose on him, and I think it looks a little bit better. He's okay with it, but he probably won't even notice the difference when I do that. So I'm going to do that to the pattern too. I'm going to loosen it out in the side seams about 1/4 inch. And then those are the only changes that I'm going to do. And I will be remaking this Henley for him because he really likes Henleys. He likes Henleys more than he does polos, I think. I really do. I don't think he really likes that extra collar up there, which is the difference between a Henley and a polo. So, but anyway, I like this. I will give this pattern 2 thumbs up. Not for a beginner. If you want to try it, I say yes, go ahead and try this one to prep for practice. But it is really a good pattern. It is a PDF version that I got, and I believe that you can get it printed too. I'll put it up on the screen if you can. But if you don't, and you can't, and you don't want to, get the PDF if you don't want to tape. I don't know why I can't talk today. If you don't want to tape the patterns together, you can always send it to a print shop like Blue Cup Shop or whatever print shop you want to send it to, and you'll have a nice pattern. It's really, really super easy to do. So that's it about this. I think that's it. That's everything that I have to say about this one. Hope you enjoyed this extra video that I'm posting for my husband. And I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye now.